almost there planning a wedding, and you're like, okay, like how much are you looking for? Like how much are you looking at?
No,
like,
what's the budget in your mind? What's the budget for you wedding?
And I said 1 million.
Maybe you're not serious. I promise you're not serious.
You're serious.
When did you tie such a gele? When they're calling price of vendors and things, and my baby say, DJ, how much? 50,000 I be. Everybody started laughing at him. So, I remember the first meeting when they're calling price of vendors and things, and my baby say, DJ, how much? 50,000 I be. Everybody started laughing at him. When he heard, oh, that DJs take like 500. Where did they come play? Song na song, you could just burn CD, call DJ. When they come, what's there? I beg, see this wedding, it's not that serious. Once you can just pay for food, at least maximum 50 to 70 people is okay. We don't need more than that. Well, maybe how much is gone? Go to Lagos Island. Maybe that's reminding me. I have just said him of a friend of mine who had gone to Lagos, and this is many years ago, almost 10 years ago. Went to Lagos Island to buy wedding gown. I don't call my friend name. Went to Lagos Island to buy wedding gown. I just said that that then bought wedding gown for 40,000. And it was so nice. And I said, baby, you don't tell me that I went to Lagos Island. Baby, see this thing. It's not. Let's just do this thing.
Well, I've always been taught that.
Thought what?
I've always, is it a thought? No, it's not thought.
You've always been taught what?
Taught. I've been taught.
That's what.
It's TAUGHT, not TH.
That what?
I've always been taught that the wedding is important, proposal is important, they're all important, but I rather invest in my marriage and in the marriage as a whole as investing in a wedding that will just come and go. I mean, if you have the budget to do a flamboyant wedding and have all the 15 step of cake, have the best wedding gown, have the best hall, have the best ashwebi, invite 10,000 people, that's good. I mean, it's you that's getting married, it's what you want. But if you don't have the budget for that, if you don't have to break the bank to get married, because that's not what is important. What is important is, that's not what is most important. It's important to do a good wedding, create your memories.
Yeah.
I know that you always say to me then, I'm getting married once. I just want to have an experience. I want to remember my wedding.
Yeah.
I don't want to be thinking of getting married again.
Yeah.
Like you all that have been asking your husbands to propose to you again, that you want a better proposal after the proposal you should. I mean, your reality is your reality. But for me, I believe it was about the wedding. It was about the marriage rather. So it was not just about the wedding. The wedding is good, but the
most important
marriage is better. So that was the school of thought I was coming from. I mean, if God brought all the resources and we still had a very beautiful wedding. So but I just needed to put that out and help you understand that this is what is important. But we still had a beautiful, beautiful wedding, which is still memorable till date. So
absolutely. However, I had to stand my ground on a lot of things. Okay, so things that are important to me. My look. I don't want to come years later and look at my wedding picture or my wedding and I'm sad. No, my look. Very, very, very essential. Then I was very particular about picture and video. So I just told my baby the things that are important to me: the decor, my look, picture, video, and really. In fact, at some point I said, people will eat, but even if they don't eat, it's okay. Everybody will be okay. They'll go home and eat. Now, when I don't go and no chop, we'll bring food, but if the food no reach, it's okay. However, that was my first, and then we started to have conversations about it, thinking of different people to use. My baby was very indifferent though. You see my baby? Nothing mattered. The only thing you just say, can we just go and marry? See, even if we just go to church and they join us and we'll go home. See, if that's all that matters. We are married.
Yes, I've heard of stories where people just go to court, they do their court wedding and they go to a restaurant just by court. by the courts there, and they have their reception. But your marriage, it doesn't reduce, and some of them have been together for 40 years, some of them 50 years, some of them 30. Then some people don't still do wedding wey be say, you buy 200 cash and they couldn't live for 2 years. I mean, there's that. So for me, I'm not saying you shouldn't go all out, but there are more important things. Even before the wedding, there are things like marriage class.
Yeah.
You know, that's true. We have Amare. So for all of you who have been going to register for the Amare course, thank you very much. It's one of the courses that has helped us so much. Yeah. And we have good news for you. We have a 20% discount for everyone who is going to, every Nzerian who is going to go and register. Yes. The course is usually for 20K. But now we're giving it for 16. So
there's 20K, and then there's 20K for individuals,
single,
so and there's 30K for couple. For
couples.
Yes, so you have 20% discount on each of them. Any of them,
so take advantage of it.
Yes, and the code is Nzerians. So we'll put everything.
We'll put the details on this. I'm sure it's on the screen right now. Yes. That's the code. So just go to their website, Amare website. Yes.
I mean, all the details is here. Yes, okay. Yes.
So that's so much good news, right? Absolutely. So for everyone looking to get married, for anyone in a relationship, or you're already in a relationship, or you're already married and you feel the need to refresh, take a refresher course. Yes. It's not too late to learn some of the things you didn't learn before you got married. I mean,
in fact, I feel like Americas is like marriage counseling, both for premarital and even in fact. It's like marriage therapy.
I mean, it's helped us so much. There's so many things that
so much.
There's so much we didn't know that it helps us with conflict resolution.
Yes.
It helps us with
how to express love,
how to communicate.
Yeah.
You know,
how to even plan for your children.
How to plan for your children.
So much. It's like how many modules? It's a lot of modules.
It's close. I think about it's over 20 modules. Yeah. It's over. What is 20?
I think it's like school, though.
It's a lot.
The beautiful thing about Amara is how it's broken down. So it's not like he's over the top that you have to. No, it's broken down to, you know. I mean, if you've ever heard Pastor Godman preach,
it's over. It's not. I don't think it's up to 20 models, but it has over 20 courses. So
there are different courses in a module.
Every month.
Yes. So the way they design the module, you're supposed to do like one per day, one per week.
One course every day.
Because a marriage is supposed to be 12 weeks.
So you do, so that should be 12 months.
10 or 2.
You know what? Go check it out.
Let's go and check it out.
Go check it out.
Yes.
So have you subscribed to our channel? Have you? You haven't? Make sure to be subscribed to our channel if you haven't. I mean, for this amazing content, you should be subscribed to our channel, right?
Turn on notifications.
Turn on your notifications so that you get notified whenever we post. Share, like, tell your friend that there's something that is nice happening on YouTube that you and them should be part of, you know. It's just a feel-good channel where we just have fun, sit down and talk about our lives and gist.
Actually.
And take care of ourselves.
Yeah, let me gist them. So we're now going to go and see Damn. We had options, brought a lot of people's names, we gave us suggestions, videographer, photographer, this one grapher, that one grapher, you know. I went on and on. The first set of monies we're seeing, was quite, quite scary. But for some reason, I think the one thing that we would say we enjoyed during our wedding planning would be rest. Like, that word, rest, is, it's different when you're just saying, oh, I'm my rest. No. When you are literally actually in your rest. Because it's funny how they'll tell us the bit of everything, like, okay. I mean, it's fine, no problem. I will just move on as though I didn't think we had up to half of how much we spent for our wedding. When we got it. We didn't even have up to half of what we spent on our wedding, before the wedding. And as in, we did not. And we didn't even think we were going to have the kind of wedding that we had. In fact, we probably thought it was going to even be a lot more smaller.
In fact, our wedding choke, he surprised God. He surprised me. I got into my wedding hall and I was like, okay, is this it? Is this my wedding? It was just the wedding of our dreams, even though I didn't want that much, you know. So I remember one of the challenges we with one of the things we thought was going to be a challenge with the dates we had picked is the fact that we didn't have enough time to do things. And marriage, for instance, was 12 weeks, so we had to do like crash.
Like a crash course,
Yes, we had to do not even crash course. We had to catch up more than usual.
Yeah, so it was almost like it was almost like devotion.
Yes.
So
yeah,
like we're doing the course like every day.
Yeah, because of course, if you don't finish the course, we got married at Elevation. If you don't finish it, they will not be able to wed you.
So do counseling.
We had to do
premarital class,
double pace it up, you know, and it was fun while it lasted.
Absolutely.
What other challenges do you think we faced whilst we were planning our
And so it was just, so I think first was hall.
So I had wanted
We're looking for hall. Hey, let me tell you people something. That's how we said we wanted it to be very different, just something, because we're already settled for small.
So I wanted to go abroad. I wanted to do a destination wedding, just have a few people come, and then they now said, "Oh, how will people travel? What are the people that don't get visa? The special people that want to be a part of our day. What if they're not able to get visa? What if this? What if that?" I say, "Okay, so somewhere like Dubai, they don't need to say, okay, what of flight tickets? When you say someone that wants to come for your wedding, they'll now fly, and what of accommodation? What all this? Let's just do it in Nigeria."
Yes, now I don't think
that's how I dropped that vision.
Yeah, because
I said, okay,
for me, I didn't think that my wedding should be what would make people financially uncomfortable. Do you understand? Because I'm doing wedding now, people now have to spend like up to $1 million. Because you buy tickets, and you know COVID wahala now. You do COVID tests COVID tests coming. You buy ticket, you do hotel, you see buy clothes. What's happening? No, my wedding should not be what. And like I remember for our wedding.
But me, I didn't mind because I didn't even mind 10 people, 15 people.
I didn't want to stress anybody. I just gave a call, please look nice and come. So I know hall was the first thing, and then we decided to look for hall. You go everywhere. I didn't like the place. What place I saw, I didn't like it. That's my husband brought one idea. We were looking for, those waters, all those halls in water side, that Admiralty side. There different place we went to. There's one place called Waterfront. Is it Waterfront or water? What?
They don't water anything. Great.
Yeah,
just went to somebody.
There was a place we went to check. And we checked a lot of places that had like water view.
I went like a beach view wedding, but I wanted to even get married on a yacht.
That's what I
was looking for an experience. I wanted to have an experience. You know how I wanted my wedding to be memorable to me, so I wanted to, do something different.
On a yacht.
A yacht.
On a yacht. The person that said don't spend money on yachts. When you went to look for a yacht, how much they tell you? 500,000 per hour. Isn't that what they told you?
But it's an experience.
He now said, yes now, but it's okay, not a big deal. So we'll do the wedding quickly and leave. We can just wait for maybe 3-4 hours and that's it. I say, my own wedding, I'm thinking, how am I going to walk in the yacht? I don't understand. Like, what's the experience in that? I don't even know that my master they enter water. What if she enter water?
What if my mother cannot enter? You need to consider the old women. What if some people are afraid of water? People that are, is it aquaphobic? Aquaphobic, yes, maybe.
Just reduce your voice in case it's wrong. Don't know.
What are the people that are
aquaphobic? Aquaphobic. Don't shout. It's wrong.
So I said, Then I know that I remember talking to Prince Eddie, our in-law.
I said that one, it was just God, because we just come out of church.
Oh yeah, no.
But you said that I was one hosting.
No, but the company like say the G's don't tire you. I can't bring fire. You can't.
Okay, sorry, my love. Yeah, give us the gist.
No, give us.
No, baby,
give us.
Baby, give us. She just come on. I say no, go.
So I remember that while I was her brother-in-law had
her brother-in-law. Okay, my brother-in-law. Yeah, my brother. My brother, your brother-in-law.
Great, Prince Eddie Otomewo.
Oracle of Lagos.
He had called and said, okay, so guys, what's the plan now? And I shared all my vision, my great plan. I said, get my advice for this wedding thing. You know, he's been there before. So, but this certain thing, when you dey marry, you know they marry because of yourself. You dey also consider other people. You dey consider the woman where you dey marry come. You dey consider her mama. You dey consider your own people. You dey consider plenty things. When you know they do am for you, for seeing you with the thing where you want, you go need to compromise. You go need to say, okay, I like this thing, no, because of body, let's do like this. I like this thing, no, but because of your mom, let's do like this. I like this guy, no, but because you like, so that I will always need to reach a compromise so that they can be peace. If I kept looking for my own, this marriage no go work. This wedding no go happen. I can't reason that. It's not true. At a point,
a wise man, Prince Eddie.
Let's just get married, wherever you want, in the sky, in the moon, in Dubai, in land, and let's just. I just, and the switching up wasn't like, oh, I'm no more interested. It was a place of, let's just do it. I'm ready to. Let's just have fun. Let's not let this marriage not come and stress person because of the plan wedding. No, can't get peace again. No. So once I got into the zone, I entered my rest and
the next day we found our venue.
I think it was the next day.
It was the very next day, yeah. Because I remember after that conversation, it was a very long ass conversation, no? Outside church. I think we just came out of church and then you guys, I was so excited. I'm like, hey, God, I used to walk. Because maybe his mind was already in that yacht, you know. So it just felt like, I was the one that was, you know, that was just against it. And as much as possible, because I've heard people say, if I plan with una go fight, una go fight. So I didn't even want that to be my story. I didn't want that to be my own testimony. Because I'm wondering.
So literally, this is how we were jumping and passing fight.
Yes, literally, yeah.
Is this a fight?
Back down, exactly.
So we're jumping and passing for the longest time. So
yeah.
Not plenty misunderstandings, to be honest.
Maybe like 3. Remember one they went to check one beach. That beach now, that beach.
Fight that day?
No, that's what I'm saying. I was like a bit of argument, but like you said, we settled at the place. We settled there and then.
It was one major misunderstanding
the day before the traditional
that I remember having. So,
I have not reached there. We want to say that one now.
Because you're already talking about fights now.
Now I was in the whole place now.
And you still go back to the whole place.
Okay.
So I remember that we're just we had our session with Pastor Godman, Akilabi, marriage counseling.
That was our last scene.
That was our last
before the wedding.
Because it was just a day to our traditional wedding. And then he had given us all the advices, told us about his family, has been married for 18 years now, his law, you know, all the beautiful gist about, you know, settling resolution. I used to like to stonewall. I'm a stonewaller. I used to be a stonewaller.
I love how he's saying this thing, but you guys will not get it until you do the Amari course.
So whenever there was a dispute, whenever we had an issue, I'm that person that would rather not talk about it. I will just forgive you. I know the verse give you. I will just let it go and just sweep it under the carpet. And I know that he had mentioned that that wasn't a good thing to do. That we need to be able to. She's the one that likes to talk. She's a talker. You know, you need to be able to find time and find ways to talk about these things. And while you talk about it, or while you're trying to resolve conflict, don't use words like idiot.
Or swear words.
Don't use things that you know that you will probably not be able to take back.
Yeah.
You can fight nicely. Never fight dirty. Fight clean. You can say stuff like, I'm not happy with you. I need to talk with you. You know, you hurt me. You know things that, and he said that that's one of the easiest things that his children can say to him, or people, his staff. You know, anybody can say, I'm not happy with you, you know, and then you can sit down and have a conversation like two grown adults. Yeah. After we heard all these sweet, great things.
But so that day, questions from our course.
You know, because it was a day to the wedding, to the traditional wedding. Yeah. So our wedding planner had booked like vendors meeting with all the vendors, and we were meant to be in that meeting. And then I think the meeting was for 12 or 2. I cannot remember now. And we had an appointment with the stylist with Maya Tafo. We went to Maya Tafo that day, and then I think we we're supposed to now have the meeting with Pastor Goldman at 3 or so. So we're hoping to have just breeze into
the vendors meeting, which was just the next building.
And then go to, because we literally got our reception. The vendors meeting was at the reception venue, and it was just the next building of the Elevation Church. You know, so we're thinking we'll be able to juggle everything. We didn't finish for my at 4 on time, so we left and headed straight to church for marriage counseling. And then our wedding planner was already calling, sending texts, how far, you know. I know that she's called a couple of times while we were still in the meeting. So I think when I got out, we now called her, and she was like, oh, Stan, I'm not happy with you guys. No, I'm not happy. It's your wedding. I don't know why you are taking it so like, are you sure that you're getting married? We have not paid this thing. We have not paid that. We have not done this. We have not done that. No.
And then all the vendors were there.
Yeah, you didn't show up. You didn't even come to explain anything. Because of course, there were things we had not sorted out just a day before. And we came, as we finished listening to it, I think she cut the call, or I don't know, but she ended the call. And my wife goes, or my wife to be goes, why is he even shouting on my husband? No. Why is she shouting on my what? I don't like that. No. I have to put it. As she was saying that, he said, baby, even you, as in, she was shouting, she was trying to defend me. You know, the next thing, she put the shout on my head. That, if you don't sweep everything under the carpet when I need to have a discussion. We went for vendors meeting. When we were talking about this, you did not say anything. When we were talking about lighting, you did not say. When we said we needed to do this, you didn't say anything. You just nonchalant. And now she's talking to her. And in my head, I was thinking, I thought you were trying to defend me for shouting on me. Now you're not the one. My ass, my this thing, my mom say I'm telling her just do. Thank you. I said no, don't do that. No, don't try it. No. If you are frustrated, if you have to, don't change your aggression on me. What? I thought you were just shouting on Hannah for shouting on me. What did I do? I said we will do this. I said we will do that. As the wedding reached, I went out to tell everything else. This is the same thing, the exact thing that Pastor Goldman just talked about. See what they're just talking about. Please, editor, add Nollywood soundtrack in that my ranting. No, don't do that. No, don't try it. No. If you are frustrated, if you have to, don't change your aggression on me. What? I thought you were just shouting on Hannah for shouting on me. What did I do? I said we will do this. I said we will do that. As the wedding reached, I went out to tell everything else. This is the same thing, the exact thing that Pastor Goldman just talked about. See what they're just talking about. I scatter everywhere saying rubbish.
It is rubbish.
I don't know if I said rubbish,
no,
but
you don't know how to use bad words. You didn't say rubbish. But you
ranted.
Yes, you ranted, but you didn't say any bad word. Yes.
I took out off my chest.
You tell me rubbish, I can second guess that word, you know.
You know, because I tell you rubbish.
You say you tell rubbish that I go think and say,
If I say rubbish, so we dey fight for second guess. See, you process it.
I go tell me rubbish.
My cousin don't tear bottle for your husband head before marriage. They still married.
No verse, that won't be our story.
I know. Person tell you rubbish, they know they dig it. Because they say rubbish. If they verse now, I get right to say rubbish. You annoy me now. I get right to say rubbish. You go collect and you go marry me. You say if you miss your destiny because I say rubbish because I'm no more doing. He say rubbish.
My love.
That's how.
Baby.
That's how I went to go and drop her. I went to just go and drop her. I don't even know. I think as I finished dropping her, what did even happen?
You go home. I when I got to us, I was not trying to apologize, but it's pride.
I was not telling her. So, see now, I thought you were trying to defend me. Damn it, you said that you were shouting on me. You were shouting on us.
No, my own shout is
higher. You now turned the shout to me. Is it good? I said, but I just want to go house, man, and go cry.
Yes, that's what he said. Then they didn't even go with the car. He said, he wants to take Uber.
So that he can be at the window. You know those shots from Hollywood? It's plenty of Nollywood film. You know, you just put your head by the window like this, and then I play, could this be love? Is this love? Tell the for, is this love? He said, oh my baby, cry for me here. Now cry if you feel like crying. I said, I don't want to cry here.
Yeah.
Leave me, I want to go home. I want to go home and go and cry in my house.
I can't forget that day.
So,
I know somebody tell you, I want to go and cry. Allow me cry.
Because I was so hurt.
He said he wants to do Uber. Then he doesn't want to drive. He wants to just do Uber. And he wants to sit at the back so he can wind and be looking out of the window and cry away.
I'm not even going to lie. Do you know, it's that same thing. I was in a taxi home, and that's what happened. The only thing that was going through my mind, what if you run away? Do you know you can just off your phone right now? You know, just off your phone. Nobody will know where you are. Just off it for like 4 days, 5 days. After you now have come back and apologize. I said, yes, that's because my dad was in my apartment. He was waiting for me. Family here, these people here. They are dragging you for money here. Vendor here, wife here, pressure. Just run, my brother. Just run. Everybody will be fine, last. Maybe you first do anything. Run. I say what? I take off.
My friend, come back here. Take off to where?
This episode not ended. Okay, thank you guys for watching to this episode of Nzes Unscripted. If you have not subscribed to our channel, I know you are having fun. You are what? You are having fun. If you have not subscribed yet, please make sure to do so. Like, comment, share. You know, tell us something nice so that we know that you love us.
Yeah, and turn on your notifications.
Yes, so that you are the first to know whenever we post a new video. Then try and go and watch our previous videos. Show some love.
Have you seen my proposal video? It's the most romantic proposal.
You will not understand this episode if you've not seen that. So we will advise you. So the lights are going off. So we'll see you next time on Nzes. We love you.
Absolutely.
God loves you more.